It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. John Shambi on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these players want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, number 47.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Out to center. Hamilton gliding in towards the infield. He's got it, and there's one down. This offense ready for Game 3 of the World Series. Let's take a look at the lineup.
Well, they're ready to perform in the biggest game of their season. We expect to see smart at-bats from them today. It's a battle-tested group, Boog, and they know what's on the line in this one.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Hamilton pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting third, left fielder Manny Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And look out, that hit him as that one ran in and got him.
I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Now it's going to be David Ortiz.
No balls, 1 strike.
Inside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs.
No, that's inside.
And strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Rafael Devers on deck for Boston. Here comes the pitch. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Rafael Devers up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Devers with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, today's starting pitcher, Garrett Crochet.
Big-time arm, power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
In now for the Reds, Barry Larkin. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next for Cincinnati, Billy Hamilton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. That one the other way. No throw, and they can't get the out. One down. Pete Rose getting ready to hit. Red Sox already leading. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fought off foul. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ron Gant. Right through there for a strike. Hamilton off of first with 2 away. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Reds nothing. World Series Game 3. So stepping in for Boston, number 55. And first offering is fouled off. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Ball one there.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
2-1.
Lynn, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Count.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to tap the zone either.
And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Hee-haw! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting 8, shortstop, number 10.
Now it's the shortstop. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Pulls that one foul. Man at first, one away.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Larkin pulls it down, and there are 2 outs.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Masataka Yoshida. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1-2.
And that one.
No, that's down. Ball.
Cutting but missing down low. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a pair. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Way back. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Durant digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in Game 3 of the World Series. This one in the air. De La Cruz brings it in, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench.
Crochet back to work. Smoked on the ground, a second. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
Reggie Sanders, the next to hit for the Reds. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that misses. Ball 1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Off the mark there. 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a chopper out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Manny Ramirez.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. Now, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Bench up with it. Over to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now, David Ortiz. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 47 departs, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Reds,
on now, Brady Singer.
number 51.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One out, base is empty. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Devers, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, number 55.
Here's the third baseman. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one outside. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Abbott getting ready to go. Ripped to short. Tosses across the first. That's out number 3. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the DH, Matt McClain.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Here's Ellie De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just missing there. Now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Just misses. And the count is even 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next, for the Reds.
Back to the
second
top of the lineup
baseman,
and ready to hit now for
Larkin.
Cincinnati. Barry Larkin. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to
balls,
slug
2
regardless
strikes.
of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they make short work of him there. Game 3 moves on to the 4th. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Roman Anthony. The line to kick the pitch. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting number 10.
And the batter will be the shortstop. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Makes the grab on the run.
Now
2
batting
down.
catcher.
Wow,
Masataka
he looked like he was
Yoshida.
running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Yoshida,
No,
the
that
next
missed.
to
That's
hit,
a ball.
takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the World Series. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good
1
sinker.
and 1.
As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Got him swinging. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it, though, 6-0. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
Bottom of the
Reds,
4th. Now at the
center
plate,
fielder,
Billy
number
Hamilton.
2.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Out to short. Fires over to first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
Now batting number 22.
Pete Rose will hit next. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside.
2-2.
One down, base is empty. Up and in. Full count, 3-2.
Count is full.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Gant stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And it's fouled off. The Red Sox up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one in the air center field. Anthony moving under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. World Series Game 3. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, number 22. Singer back to work. And there's the strike.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work.
There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Up the middle, Larkin gets it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, left fielder Manny Ramirez.
And the batter now, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That one down the line. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done, drives in the run. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Larkin tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they push across 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Reds nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Well struck left field. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
Reggie Sanders, the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, number 19.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
One gone, runner at first. And here's the first baseman, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Sanders leads off first with one away. Swing and a ball popped up. Sizes this one up. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt McClain.
So up next, Matt McClain. Caught looking his first time up. That one not close. Ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So one left for Cincinnati. They continue to trail 7-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Barlow warming up as well. And the 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now the third baseman. Swinging a foul straight back. Singer in his 6th season, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. He swings and fouls one off. The Red Sox up big in this one here in Game 3 of the World Series. On the ground, 2 ball. Larkin over to second, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. Center field, Hamilton has this one sized up, brings it in, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Good eye right there.
Out.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Billy Hamilton getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, new inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, number 10. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the catcher, Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered here in this one. This one high in the air to left center. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 22.
2 down, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. Ball 1, no strikes. High fly ball out to center field. Hamilton. And makes the grab. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, number 22.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. And a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Here's a 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Anthony on his way over. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Ron Gant. Fouled off left side. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, 98 miles per hour on the gun.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Bench stands in now and watches strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Not going their way. It's 7-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Reds.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Emilio Pagan.
Emilio Pagan.
So stepping in for Boston, Jaron Duran. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one back there. Out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of Game 3. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 9-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of the World Series. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Emilio Pagan gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Scott
Reds.
Barlow takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Barlow.
Here's Rafael Devers. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add a run. It's 10-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the third baseman. Ball 1, no strikes. Right side, hard hit. Larkin sends it to first. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder Roman Anthony.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready for the bottom of the 8th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Reggie Sanders. Crochet back to work. And that one fouled off.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And here's the first baseman. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. A big performance on the mound, lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. And we're back. We go to the 9th, and now the shortstop, number 10. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 11-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Scott Barlow will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Taylor Rogers gets the call from the pen.
Taylor Rogers.
And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. in time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. That one hit to right. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Rogers, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. Popped up. Rose settles under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 9, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one at the knees for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's K number 15 in the ball game. He's really dealing. Now it's the second baseman, Barry Larkin. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
There's a line drive to left field. Oh, nice lunging grab.
No, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on to the ball throughout the catch.
Hamilton stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Liner, base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Rose stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Two outs. And that one pulled foul. Crochet is just 1 strike away. That's ripped. Base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Ron Gant. Foul ball there. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. Yes, he did. It's ruled a swing and a strikeout, and this ball game is over.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
11-0 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.